What's up, guys? In today's episode, I go over the new Paul Reed Smith MT100. Stay tuned. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Luis Torres, and I kind of feel a lot disappointed at the fact that yesterday was Paul Reed Smith's 2020 meeting about everything that's coming to market, and of course, everyone was anticipating the new Mark Tremonti MT100 launching this year. So then, of course, it got to the one section where it was David and Mark that had moved over to the launch of the amplifiers, and it came and went. Oh my goodness. I have not received as many emails in a 24-hour time frame as I have with the disappointed guitarists who are like, bro, what is going on with Paul Reed Smith? You need to find out what's going on. And I know a few people that work there. I know a few Paul Reed Smith artists also. And it just seems like it's just tight-lit more than anything else, which I think is mind-blowing. Like, at least throw me a bone and be like, what's up, son? That's right. MT100 coming out later this year. Stay tuned. Anything is better than a big fat donut, which is what we all got. But with all the anticipation, everyone's going to be waiting. Everyone's going to be hopeful that it comes out this year. But what do you do? Like, dude, I know so many guys that have been waiting for the MT100. They have moved on to other amplifiers. They've moved on to Dietzels. They've moved on to Soldanos. They've moved on to so many other amplifiers that, considering the fact that we're coming from a kind of, bad 2020 where lots of companies just unfortunately ended up staying in the red coming into 2020. And that's just across the board, regardless of what sector, market someone is in. And here's Paul Reed Smith, and it's just like, yo, you guys should have at least mentioned, especially if I were Mark Tremonti, I would have been like, yo, we have to mention it. We have to. Paul, I'm sorry, my man. I know, your name's slapped on everything, but my name is slapped on this puppy right here. We have to go ahead and at least mention that it is coming out. Keep in mind that the first time we kind of caught wind of an MT100 was back in the fall of 2019. So it's been over a year, not much longer after, the 1 year mark. We're probably at 15 months since, the rumor started to come out. And of course, it didn't help that Mark Tremonti posted a photo of himself on Instagram with his MT100. And of course, it takes time just to get the voicing. But considering the fact that he's a high gain guy, like, dude, how much high gain does it take to start from scratch and build something on top of what you've already created? Fix the effects loop and you'll be fine. But I don't know. I don't get why they didn't. I don't know why they're taking this long. Of course, with research and development, you never want to go ahead and push something out too quickly. It's an artist model, so you have to make sure that Mark likes it, and that they don't do necessarily, do I dare call it a repeat of the minor issues that the MT15 had, like the effects loop that I just mentioned. But everyone's anticipating that MT100, but I kind of feel like all of those dollars, dude, it's already 2021. Not to say that there isn't the potential for there to be another negative year with 2020, but at least there's a little light at the end of the tunnel with this vaccine. And I know a lot of people that have already gotten vaccinated with their first and with their second shots, which is promising. So, I kind of feel like everyone can breathe a little bit and everyone's looking forward to something new. And me and, a lot of other guys that I know are just disappointed at the fact that the MT100 is still to some degree, far from reach. But what is right here is the Paul Reed Smith MT15. So I'm going to do two things, okay? So it has a great clean channel. It has a great high gain channel. So what I'm going to do is run the clean channel with my clear tone Oh My Goat preamp pedal, which is intense. It's great. I hope it makes its way and sounds good on your end. I kind of dabbled with the tone a little bit, just to make sure that it sounds great. I have a Headrush FR cabinet here. I have one right behind the camera too, and I played it stereo throughout the two of them, so it sounds okay. It sounds good, but of course it depends on the speakers that you're using. Don't use your cell phone speakers, put good headphones on, or just run it through, run your phone through one of your monitors. So again, I'm going to be starting with the clean channel and my clear tone, Oh My Goat pedal, which is without question one of my all-time favorite distortion pedals ever. So I'm going to be running that again out of the clean channel. Then I'm going to switch over to the high gain channel, and I'm going to turn off my Oh My Goat and activate my new Maxon Fortin modded OD9 pedal. So I'm going to be using my 1991 ESP M2 Custom with the Nazgul bridge pickup by Seymour Duncan. So let's have a listen as I switch everything over. Okay, guys, so I'm going to be... Okay, guys, so I have everything set up, and let's have a listen. Okay, guys, so now I'm going to run the MT15 using the lead red channel. You'll see the lights go from blue to red, and I will be using, again, my Maxon Fortin modded OD9 pedal. So that way you guys get to hear what the gain channel sounds like when it has a boost. I currently have the tone to noon, the volume to 1 o'clock, and the gain to 10 o'clock. And then I cut the gain back on the head. Okay, guys, so hopefully, let me turn this guy off. You know, hopefully this guy will hold you over with the MT-15. Again, as you have heard and have read, it is loud AF, and it sounds good. It sounds brutal. I mean, it's definitely more than just a practice amp. The great thing is that there's actually a half power switch in the back. So if you don't want to crank it at full power, you can cut it into, you know, they want to say 7 watts, but really it's probably, you know, if the MT-15 reads at a 35 watt level, then just cut that in half and you're like at 15 watts. But it sounds great, dude. If you're using any 4x12, it is going to be crushing. Definitely if you use the high gain channel, cut the gain back, hit it with an overdrive in the front, and it tightens your tone, and it's ridiculous. You know, again, it's hard to try to relay what I hear here to you guys. Sometimes I'm terrible at the whole voicing it correctly, so it doesn't, you know, sound awful on your end. It usually does, you know. It's what happens when you're not a professional and you're just a hobbyist. But then this is what your hobby looks like. It's like liking Corvettes, and then you have like 30 of them, but they're all just different colors with different size motors in them. So guys, hey, if you have not subscribed, do your boy a favor, subscribe. I will definitely have more videos this week. And happy Friday. And thank you, as usual, for taking the time to watch my craziness on here. And, you know, hit me up, shoot me an email, friend me on Facebook or on Instagram. And hopefully you guys have a great weekend. And, you know, don't end up like me crying that the MT100 still isn't here yet. But I know you guys can relate who are into Paul Reed Smith gear. So let's let's hope that it comes down the pike a lot sooner than we expect at this point. So guys, again, thank you so much for watching. You guys are the best, and as usual, I'll talk to you soon.